Hello everyone and welcome to week 9 of Reentry and Pathways to Desistance. Let's see, our learning objectives for this lesson. By the end, you'll be able to describe the major consequences of incarceration on one's mental and physical health, as well as their relationships and successful reentry. You'll be able to evaluate the role that social support plays in reentry, as well as support reentry policy that focuses on a health-based model of desistance. So we know that social support is a major influencing factor in whether someone will be successful when reentering society after incarceration. So while reentrants rely on these social support systems for emotional, financial, physical, and many other types of support, over time, these can tend to become a source of stress and strain for the individual. Moreover, when we look at mental and physical health issues that typically present in individuals who have been incarcerated for lengthy periods of time, this gives us additional challenges for those reentrants. So we're going to look at what it's like for reentrants to return home to their social support systems, but also consider what it's like for those that the reentrant is leaning on for that support. Your text will talk a lot about how typically women, older women, girlfriends, mothers, grandmothers, and maybe mothers of their children tend to be a huge support system for most of the incarcerated men who are returning into society. So we're going to look at what it's like for that person as well, who that person's leaning on. So some of the things you're going to do: we're going to review and read the social support in daily life at reentry. You'll read consequences of mental and physical health for reentry and recidivism, looking toward a health-based model of desistance. Read Chapter 7 on families and homeward, and then watch the Kyle Hilbert Firsthand Life After Prison video. That's really going to give you an idea of looking at what we've talked about with social supports and how that looks. So what you're going to do this week then is submit your week 9 quiz question. There's no quiz this week since that was covered in our midterm exam. And you're going to complete the predictions about successful reentry discussion board. So your prompt for this week with the discussion is to discuss what predictions you can make about Kyle's chances of being successful long-term in reentry. So after watching the video and after reading the material this week, consider the consequences that incarceration had on him. Consider his criminal history, addiction, and reentry, as well as the role that the social support plays in reentry. And as always, make sure you're supporting your position with information from the week's material. So this week we're jumping back into it. If you have any questions, as a reminder, you can reach out to me, email, phone, or set up a time to have a Zoom call with me. And I hope everyone has a fabulous week.